Alright, well, I've got a story for you guys about my experience with the Nintendo DS. This isn't going to be a Nintendo hate video, this isn't going to be a Nintendo fanboy video. It's just a funny little story from years gone by. So, when I was a child, I had a DS, looked a little bit like this one. And this one does still work, as you can see, as it starts up. And we'll boot a game if I had one inserted, but I don't. Well, I lost it, and I spent the longest time trying to look for it. When my mom told me she'd found it, she's like, "Oh, it was just under your bed." I was like, "Oh, I'm stupid." So she gives me this thing, and I notice all my settings are different. And I never really thought anything of it. I thought it just sort of got messed up because it was, you know, under my bed, or so I've been told. So I changed all my settings back to normal, and went on and played that for about a year or 2 years, and then I find another DS. I'm like, well, did my friend leave his DS here? No, because he doesn't have the same DS I do. So I asked my mom about it, and she said, "Oh, well, I didn't find your DS. I bought another one." And this was back when the DS was still relevant, so this costed a little bit of money. They were like, probably still about 200 or 150 bucks at the time. So I was like, "Oh, cool, I've got 2 DSs to play with, so if my friends are over, I could play some games with them." And I was doing exactly that. I'm not going to show it to you because it's a surprise of what happened to it. I was playing with my friends, and I sat down, and had like blankets and stuff on the floor. I sat down, and I felt something. Oh, the screen went dark. I felt something. That I was sitting on something. So I twisted a bit, and I was like, "Oh, hold on, what is that?" So I got up, and I see my DS, but it looks like this. It looks like this when I take it out from under the sheet. So, yeah, this is my Star Wars Darth Vader DS. This is my first DS that I got for Christmas when I was like 7 or 8. This is Z1. This is the first one I got, and I want to have this fixed, if it's even possible to, because I don't know if you can see it, there's a little ribbon cable that does the screen stuff, and I think the speakers too. And it's snapped clean off. It's charged, because I haven't used it, because it was still charged when I broke it. But, it still somewhat works. Like, it will try to turn on. Here, I'll get this here and see if I can hold it in a way that'll make it not look stupid. You can see the light turns on, and the screen turns on for a second, but then it's probably noticing that there's not a second screen hooked up. You can also see it had the dreaded thing where this piece of plastic right here snapped off, so the screen wouldn't stay open, it was all floppy. This one, the screen does still have like the friction hinge, and the snap still works. Which is why I cherish this thing now. This was, I don't know, I was young and stupid. Maybe it'll work if I plug in a game. I'm probably wrong, but let's just plug in the 2 games that I had missed before I started recording. So, Atari Anniversary Advance and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. That's the first time this thing's had a couple of games plugged into it for a while. Nope. It's not liking me for that one. I wonder if it does something funky if you hold down the power button when you start it. So, he's dead, Jim. I'm gonna see if I can get it fixed. I probably can't, but I'm gonna keep it as a reminder of how stupid I was when I was a child. So now, I'll put all my other games back in my working DS. I'm happy I had this thing because you have no idea how angry I was when this thing was broken. I was like, it still worked, actually, for a while. The ribbon cable wasn't snapped, but the screen got detached. So it would still work, but I would have to play it like this. It broke eventually. gets put in the same pile of broken handhelds as my Game Boy Advance SP in like metallic red sort of color. If I can find my Game Boy, I'll make a video about it, but basically it won't charge and it won't turn on, which is really sad because I love that thing and I want to be able to play my games on the original hardware. I just like that. So, enjoy your DS. This is actually the newest handheld system that I own. I've never had a DSi. I don't have a 3DS. I've never had a PSP or anything like that. This is the newest system I own. Of handhelds, at least. I have an Xbox 360 for consoles. But next, for my next video, I'm probably going to record very soon. I'm going to be reviewing this, which is a very heavy amp that I got for Christmas. So look forward to that, because I'm going to record it literally like right after I'm done with this.